Crash on camera involving a BSO chopper. Tragedy for a civilian and the pilot, a miracle for 2 other crew members. Tracking Idalia.
This is life-threatening storm surge.
With the whole Sunshine State watching. Trial date set for former President Trump. And eye on the environment for a group of caring neighbors.
So we hope to go from being a small organization to a somewhat larger organization.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
I'm Lan Abu-Tarbush. Today is Tuesday, August 29th, 2023.
Live from the Lee Caplin School of Journalism and Media in North Miami, this is Caplin News.
A tragic moment caught on camera as the helicopter becomes uncontrollable. The Broward Sheriff's Office is mourning today after the loss of one of its EMTs in a horrific helicopter crash that also killed 1 civilian.
It crashed just 2 minutes after takeoff yesterday morning near Northwest 10th Street and Dixie Highway. There are 2 other members of the helicopter crew who miraculously crawled out of the flaming crash, and they've already been released from the hospital. The pilot EMT who died was 50-year-old Terry Jackson. He radioed for help just after launching from Pompano Beach Air Park.
Mechanical issues last night. We're headed back to our station. He advised that the helicopter was leaning up against the house. It has caught part of the structure on fire.
2 injured residents from the apartment complex hit by the helicopter have also been released from the hospital.
This morning, many Floridians are getting ready for Idalia, which strengthens into a hurricane just overnight. As CNN's Ivan Rodriguez reports, it is set to make landfall as a Category 3 system.
Millions of people across Florida are anxiously watching the track of now Hurricane Idalia, forecast to rapidly intensify. Millions of people across Florida are anxiously watching the track of now Hurricane Idalia, forecast to rapidly intensify into a Category 3 hurricane before making landfall. Many Floridians have listened to the warnings of officials and stocked up on supplies, but some are still worried about what lies ahead. It's a race against time in Florida. Store shelves have been wiped bare, boats have been pulled from the water, and evacuations have been ordered.
We are going to see portions of the Gulf Coast that will experience 8 to 12 foot of storm surge.
This is life-threatening storm surge. If you're in coastal low-lying areas from Tampa up through Big Bend, you need to be ready to evacuate to an inland area.
Idalia is forecast to rapidly intensify as it gains strength over some of the warmest waters on Earth in the Gulf of Mexico. The storm is expected to strike Florida with fury as a powerful Category 3 hurricane, packing destructive winds up to 120 miles per hour.
Pay attention to what's going on in your area. Listen to your local emergency management officials. This is going to be a major hurricane. It's likely to continue strengthening all the way until impact.
Officials sending out a warning on power outages ahead of time.
The governor has said it. You're going to experience power outages, so please be prepared for those power outages. At least 10 counties have issued evacuation orders. Idalia is forecast to make landfall Wednesday late morning into early afternoon. In Clearwater, Florida, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
Today is yet another morning where the nation has woken up to news of a tragic shooting on a school campus. WRLAA's Julian Grace has more on the story.
6 hours after the shooting, we found a freshman with a single candle in hand.
It's just the tradition of my family, when someone dies, we light a candle.
This was the scene just 6 days into the school year. Students scurried out with their hands in the air, guarded by officers. It started around 1 in the afternoon. Shots were fired in the Cottle Labs along South Road, and the shooter was on the run. What happened next, the campus went into a 3-hour lockdown, and we started getting these images of students and staff barricading themselves in classrooms, and some even climbing out of windows. During that time, police released this picture of doctoral student turned suspect, Tyler Chi. At 2:40, investigators found Chi 2 miles away on Williams Circle and took him into custody, which surprised one of his former classmates.
I would have never guessed that he would be the kind of person who could possibly be capable of this kind of thing.
Why is that?
When I was in meetings with him, he was always very quiet.
Then in the 5 o'clock hour, University Chancellor Kevin Guskowitz held a news conference sharing a UNC faculty member died in the shooting. We talked with student after student, and some shared it will be a while before this part of Chapel Hill feels like a campus again.
I don't think that any of us are going to be able to go on without kind of looking over our shoulder for the next couple days, weeks, months ahead, just because it is our campus.
That was WRAL's Julian Grace reporting. The name of the faculty member killed in the shooting has not been released.
Trial dates and proceedings have been set for former President Donald Trump. District Judge Tanya Chutkan has scheduled Trump's trial date for March of 2024 for the case brought forward by the Justice Department alleging the former president's interference in the 2020 election. The judge announced that she would consider Trump's criminal proceedings but not his personal or professional schedule.
South Florida's Urban Paradise Guild has taken on a project to restore nature in our area. As Caplin News' Jasmine Moncada reports, the group is asking the community to pitch in and help the environment.
Urban Paradise Guild has taken on a project to help restore nature and are asking the communities for their help on contributing to the environment.
Urban Paradise Guild is a non-profit organization founded by Sam Bandelier in 2008 at the age of 43, driven by a powerful mission to rekindle the essence of natural habitats.
You have to go in there, you have to really get to know the site, the way the people who, if there's anybody running it, how they run it, and then having them understand what our goals are so that before we adopt a site, we ensure this can be a successful partnership.
Currently, Urban Paradise Guild is actively engaged in the restoration of the Ark Creek East Park, removing invasive plants and species that are damaging the property, while planting new plants that will better benefit the environment. They are eagerly seeking for more volunteers to help join their cause.
So we hope to go from being a small organization with purely volunteer staff to a somewhat larger organization with professional staff that could launch groups of more than 100 volunteers.
To learn more about Urban Paradise Guild and their inspiring stories, please visit them at urbanparadiseguild.org. I'm Jasmine Moncada reporting.
With the fast pace of the fall season approaching, it pays to spend time focusing on your wellness through self-expression. Caplin News reporter Abdul Jabbar explores a local activity that's at the intersection of art and meditation.
Mandalas are like mirrors for your feelings and your mood. They help you connect with your inner self, understand your feelings, and learn more about yourself. I prepare a piece that will help you understand mandala. Check it out.
Mandalas are used as a form of art therapy, especially to reduce stress, anxiety, and depression. They have also shown benefits in reducing pain and blood pressure, among other effects.
I started to practice with mandala over my phone. I feel like my anxiety and my stress was reduced because of that.
Painting mandala expresses the unconscious mind, releasing tensions. Focus painting serves as meditation, calming both mind and body, achieving harmony and peace.
You can use the mandala as a tool that you have right next to you, so you can use it to slow down the anxiety, fight the stress, and you can have it right next to you.
Mandalas have made relaxation easier and more artistic than ever.
Drawing or coloring mandalas has become a popular therapy. You can design them, and their meaning comes from their shapes and colors. For Caplin News, this is Abdul Jabbar.
The event Abdul attended was at the Westin on 87 Shopping Center in Doral. They had a mandala event on August 15th and again last Saturday, and they should be scheduling another one just soon.
It's a little sweet and a lot sour, and something you probably didn't know about today.
That's all ahead, and so is this story.
It's very unusual to find a cat after they've been gone nearly a decade.
A missing pet mystery finally solved. Details on big adventure for a little cat named Bob. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
truck. Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzz and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
There are a lot of ways to reach out to a friend about their mental health. Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Bill is a family man. He invests his money wisely and provides a good life for his children. Just one problem. He often opens emails from senders he doesn't know, and his computer is not password protected. One day, Bill checked his bank account and 94% of malware attacks originate from emails. Don't be like Bill. Take your cybersecurity seriously.
Feeling found, a missing cat turns up, but just how long it was... Is it feeling... Feeling found, a missing cat turns up, but just how long it was gone and how far it went is shocking.
A cat owner in Wichita, Kansas, got the surprise of her life the other day after being reunited with her lost pet after 10 years.
Carol Holmes spent August 19th thinking of her father Bob, who would have been celebrating his 94th birthday when he received an email about another Bob she had been missing. It was from a vet in North Carolina, notifying that her missing cat, also named Bob, was found about 1,200 miles away.
It was surreal. It really was. I was just so stunned.
Bob the cat, who was named after her late father, disappeared from Wichita 10 years ago and resurfaced in Fukai Verena, North Carolina, when someone found the cat and brought him into a local vet to have him scanned.
Today is Lemon Juice Day. Caplin's Fabiola Ojeda has more on how we can squeeze out this national holiday.
Did you know that today, August 29, is National Lemon Juice Day? The sour fruit originated in the Himalayan mountains has been around for years and is used in many ways.
The particular acid flavor of this fruit goes well in many recipes and meals like salads, fish, desserts, beverages, and of course, a fresh lemonade.
As we celebrate today, prepare your favorite lemon juice recipe and enjoy the rest of your day. There's nothing like a fresh squeezed lemon juice on a hot day. I'm Fabiola Ojeda for Caplin News.
Radcliffe Art and Design Incubator is the velocity accompanying the fellow's rudder, as in a boat. Unless there is movement or action, the planned direction is of little consequence. We encourage the creative ideas into action, and from the experience of doing, we critically assess the feedback, adjust, and set out to rediscover the potentialities of an entrepreneurial mindset.
STEM is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
That's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Diana Botorbush.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Get more news anytime at caplinnews.fiu.edu.